Aquarius, welcome. Happy Lionsgate energy. And thank you for stopping by. Ooh, the butterfly transformation. And the caribou. So we got the butterfly transformation, joy, lightness, and rebirth. Well, that is Lionsgate energy for real, Aquarius. And the caribou cycle of life, rebirth, and abundance. So we have a transformation, we have rebirth, we have a cycle of life that is ending, closing a book, closing a chapter, and opening a new one. How beautiful. May something is ending and something new is beginning. So mote it be. And lightness, a feeling of some kind of cycling through something and feeling lightness, feeling joy, feeling hopeful, feeling optimistic, which is totally the star card in, you know, the tarot. It's your energy, the energy of Aquarius, which, you know, I wish that for the collective. You know, there's nothing more beautiful than the renewal of hope. Well, there's plenty of things, maybe more things that are more beautiful, but what a beautiful thing is the renewal of hope. Let me say that. So let's clear and protect our space. Angels, ancestors, divine guides, and spirit. The great power that holds up worlds, the great power that creates worlds, the first source and center, the fountain of the all. The Akashic records and the great halls of wisdom, we ask for a clear, precise, and protected message from the portal that we open to communicate with you. May nothing but light, high vibration for the manifestation of the highest good come through this portal and nothing else. In great gratitude, appreciation, we honor you and we say Amen. And I will say Amen Ra. Where Amen came from in the first place. All right. And we're going to ask for an animal totem for the collective of Aquarius. Beautiful. I'm going to leave this here. And we're going to go through this at the end. See if the message matches the totem. So we'll do the 4 directions readings based off of the 4 great powers within. A spread that I came across that was in the this particular deck, the Native Heart Healing Oracle, with mandalas and sacred geometry and color infusions for healing, vibrational healing. So we have the 4 great powers within: wisdom, illumination, innocence, and introspection. So we're going to ask for the current energy. To the House of the North. Wow. Aquarius, I feel like, well, this is an air sign card. You may have gotten it, you may have not. Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. I love it. Yeah. It makes total sense. The 4 directions. It's time to make a new plan. It's time to assess where you are and whether or not this is enough for you. Do you want more? What have you learned? Where have you been? Where do you want to go next? A new direction. That's beautiful, being on the bottom of the deck, the overall energy, and we're doing a 4 directions reading. Number 22, you may be seeing repeated 2s. The 4 directions: weigh your options, make a new plan, a combined approach. The 4 directions mandala represents a sacred time of ceremony and honoring your life's journey. Yeah. The 4 directions, north, east, south, and west, each hold a different perspective, learning, and journey within the circle of life that is also known as the medicine wheel. Each direction holds a power that reflects the 4 great powers within. The north holds wisdom, the north holds wisdom, the east has illumination. I'm sorry. The south is innocence, and the west brings introspection. It is important to note that you carry each direction within. They are your perceptions, your mirror to viewing your world, and thus are reflected within your everyday life. This mandala calls you to become the quester of your life. Seek within and you will discover perceptions, visions, and the ways of being you may not have explored and hence lived thus far. Where in your life have you limited your perceptions? Where do you seek to grow, yet have not taken the steps to do so? The journey upon the red road, the path you walk upon this earth, is not one of comfort. It is a journey of adventure, trials, sovereignty, and freedom. You have the choice to grow at every opportunity and see each and everything around you, not only as teachers of love, but as brothers and sisters of the universe. Everyone is sharing the same journey to wholeness through love and balance. You are safe and always have been, so explore the universe within. The rainbow ray, the key elements are the rainbow ray, the 7 main chakras, the 7 directions, the 4 directions. So the 7 directions would be the 4 directions with above, below, and within. Because, you know, as within, so without, as they say. Let's see, 4 elements: ceremony, journey within, perception, vision, the universe within and without, the mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual self. And essentially that's what the 4 directions is: the mental, the spiritual, the emotional, and the physical self. So what I love is, I don't know why purple is always is an air sign color to me, maybe because it's the higher chakras. But in the north, where we have wisdom, we have unity. And this is, I believe that, I'm pretty sure this is air energy. We're going to find out, but adjust this light. This is about bringing 2 things into one. And I'm feeling, for a lot of you, it's your knowledge and experience. Life, like as the description said of the 4 directions, like life, you know, it's not, when we think that life is comfortable, we think it's about seeking comfort and seeking material things. And, you know, it is. You know, we do like to be comfortable. I don't think you should ever stop growing, but we do like to be comfortable. And I feel like what this reading is already going to start saying is that the journey that you've been on was to make you who you are now. The good, the bad, the ugly, the beautiful, the inspiring, the defeat, all of that is a culmination of you and your life's journey and what you've learned. We learn from the darkness just as we do from the light. That's why it's just as important that it's there. So we have harmony, we have objective reasoning, we have harmony, objective reasoning, and releasing expectation. Releasing expectation from others. And this is air represent energy. So this card graces you with the healing energy of unity. This mandala speaks directly to the diamond core at your center of the oneness you are. The element of air within this mandala is a reminder of all that cannot be seen, grasped, or tamed. Air is the only element that is invisible. However, it can absolutely be felt. Just as we cannot see the effect our thoughts have until they impact and manifest in the physical world. Air represents logic, clarity, disposition, and spirit, as well as the blending and unity of the heart and mind. They must be in balance, the heart and the mind. And this is that energy of bringing that into balance. It's interesting because it says consciousness is the key with this element. Be aware of the way your thoughts filter through your heart. And these mandalas, if you pause them and just kind of meditate or just observe the sacred geometry, you'll just see things that were hidden come forth, and the different geometric shapes interacting with each other. It's really it's quite fun. Aim for them to create a grounded balance between your physical and spiritual selves. Allow yourself the freedom of detachment from everything in your world. Now remember that. Aim to create a grounded balance between your physical and spiritual selves, right? Because we're going to go into the physical and spiritual, which are counterbalancing each other. It's like an illusion, ALLUSION, like in a movie, an illusion. It's like the cards are alluding to something. Let me just fix that. Sorry, that was painful. I'm sorry. That I probably should have loosened it. That might have been easier. And we have more 2 energy again. 22, 20. But that's it. And it's interesting, for the physical and spiritual, we have 6 and 3. But just throwing that out there, just in case it resonates with someone. Release expectations of yourself and those you have placed upon others. Feel the presence of unity rise once again in your heart. Violet ray, crown chakra, throat chakra, heart chakra, air, balance, harmony, projection, awareness, and peace of mind. So balance and air. Because the crown chakra is the other chakra balancing it in innocence, your emotional self in the bottom. And we have the crown chakra. So wow. What a great reading. What a great reading so far. Projection, awareness, peace of mind, head. Violet ray, crown chakra, throat chakra. So we have this violet ray and we have this violet in 2 cards. Very, very interesting. So we have the Queen of the Moon Oracle deck for guiding through lunar and seasonal changes. Since the moon affects water and we are all made of water. Ooh, yes. Yes, child. Yes. Yes, I love it. Yes, I love it. Bottom of the deck. Such air energy to focus. What you focus on, you bring more of. Energy flows where attention goes. Keeping your focus very pure. Woo. And it's interesting because we have this focus and we have this third-eyed energy. Actually, this butterfly. Oh, remember when the butterfly came out earlier? It's kind of in between like the third eye and the crown chakra. But it's like air energy and water energy. Focusing your attention and your emotions on what you want. On what's important to you. Shutting out the focusing, not worrying, not focusing on the things that you don't want to manifest more of. Focusing on the things, the solutions, the answers, the new beginning. Yeah, what makes you feel good. And this is such a good energy for when you're ending something new and beginning something, ending something old and beginning something new. So we also have the Light Seers Tarot, which we use to clarify, but you know, something is coming together. I feel that Aquarius, that there's been a journey here. Like, I mean, and there's always a story and a journey, right? But we have the Faith card that came out with Unity. And we talked about releasing expectations and just having faith that that you will find a solution, an answer, a way out, or even just that the storm, you know, will clear out. This too shall pass. This is, you know, faith. This is prosperity and abundance and joy now return. This always reminds me of the Empress energy. Fertility and abundance now return. Just trust and have faith. And that's what's going to steer you through the storm. And again, we have the faith, that higher energy, faith in the universe and all that you've experienced and that you know spiritually coming together. Now it's time for you to bring that in. It's time for faith to be your spiritual arsenal. It's time for people in general, but Aquarius, maybe this is, you know, this is the age of Aquarius. You are the water bearer. You know, maybe it's time for you to bring in the faith. We have so many people that, you know, say that they believe in, you know, they have a connection with the divine, but they lack so much faith and they have so much fear and anxiety, which is something we all have to learn how to manage. But faith, bringing your faith into I want to say your daily routine, into your spiritual arsenal, your routine, bringing faith as in making it a living practice. Not even practice, just living your faith and knowing. And, you know, faith is being absolutely sure that something's going to work out. We have 8 of Cups. We have water energy here. Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. And this is about, 8 of Cups is about leaving things behind, leaving them in the past. And she's facing east. She's facing illumination. She's facing a new dawn, a new day, a new beginning. And she's walking away from that which does not serve her anymore. Those emotions that are still, you know, have energy. Coming into unity. Very interesting. So we have the crown chakra. Ooh, bottom of the deck. I love it. I absolutely love it. You have Ace of Cups. More water energy. There's that heart energy, that heart chakra energy. I feel a real healing of your heart, Aquarius. Something. Yeah, I feel the real healing of your heart. Yeah. The Ace of Cups, there's that new beginning. You know, let's move further into the reading so we can see exactly what. It's interesting too. Again, we have that heart and mind, that water and air, this air being and this water coming into unity, focusing your emotions, focusing your gratitude, focusing on your peace, on your gratitude, focusing on things that make you raise your vibration. You know, that's what the focusing on and finding things that make you feel good, because it raises your vibration. And you have this, like, it's almost like she's aiming it. Like, remember, what did it say? It said aim. I think that was that the 4 directions card? No, that was the aim for them to create a grounded balance between your physical and spiritual selves. Allow yourself the freedom of detachment from everything in your world. Very interesting. All right, let's move forward with that. That being said, we have the crown chakra here, and I know I do a lot of reading sometimes in these, but I really want everyone to get, because this is about you, it's not about me. I mean, this is what I do, but it's always your intuition, and what you resonate with is more important than what I'm intuiting. So I'm doing a collective reading. There's so many, that's why I like to show the cards. There could be things that, you know, you could be like, I had a dream like this last night. You know, I don't know that you had that dream, you know, unless they give me that message. But that's what I'm saying. Like, so I like to give as much as possible information. So the crown chakra, the last of the spiritual chakras, the crown chakra is a source of connection to the divine and our higher selves. Yeah. It's time for you. That's, again, like I said, with the unity, it's time for you to come into unity with the divine and walk that, and actually be like living faith. That's deep. And then you have the, you know, you're the water bearer, and you have this Eight of Cups, walking away from the old and facing the new way, the new dawn, the new day, ending and beginning. So when the crown chakra is out of harmony, we feel totally disconnected from the divine, slash source, slash the universe, slash God, slash goddess. We may even have anger at God. We have difficulty trusting our path and our lives in general. We feel depressed, alone, unsatisfied with life, and able to let go of anxiety and fear. So that's what this is about. That's why this Eight of Cups is here. You have difficulty in the faith. You have difficulty trusting your path. You have difficulty having faith in the divine. Some of you, clearly, I mean, I'm being redundant here, feeling depressed. You're filled with anxiety and fear. Well, it's time to leave that behind, because it's time to trust your path. When the crown chakra is in harmony, we live in the knowledge of unity. Stop it. So both of these cards have now referenced each other. Clearing these glasses. They have now referenced each other. Everything is balancing and synchronizing. I got a feeling the divine is about to show you that you can trust and have faith in your path. You and Libra have a similar readings about depression and anxiety, letting the divine in. When the crown chakra is in harmony, we live in the knowledge of unity, the idea that we are all connected. We understand that we are individual reflections of the divine, trust that we are connected to the divine, and understand that our individual identity goes beyond the physical form. We are also more able to easily elevate our consciousness. Other names: seventh chakra, located at the top of the center of the head. The color is purple, white, and gold. Element is thought. Affirmation: I know. Glands: pituitary. Physical body parts: muscular system, skeletal system, skin, cerebral cortex, central nervous system. The life lesson: to experience the divine meaning of life. So that may be your new direction, right? Heading in a new direction. Looks like east. Heading in a new direction. To find the meaning of life, and it looks like it has a lot to do with faith. Physical dysfunction, energetic disorders, depression, chronic exhaustion that is not linked to physical disorder, extreme sensitivity to light / sound / other environmental factors, confusion, apathy, alienation, mental emotional issues, ability to trust life, values, ethics, courage, selflessness, ability to see the larger pattern or picture faith. Get the heck out of town. It says faith, another synchronization. Actually, amazing. This is definitely about your faith in the divine and you trusting your path. This is faith, inspiration, spirituality, and devotion. Possible causes of energy blocks: lack of trust in the divine or life, unresolved anger toward the divine. Crystals: amethyst, clear quartz, Herkimer diamond, labradorite, moonstone, selenite, phenacite, kunzite, apophyllite, and white topaz. Essential oils: frankincense, peppermint, sandalwood, and lotus. Now, this is you opening your heart to the divine. And you have another card on the bottom. You have aim and focus. Ace of Cups is a new beginning, a blessing, a gift, a dream come true, a heart's desire, love. Just perfect energy. I feel like that's that unity coming in and the divine really coming in and overflowing your cup. So that being said, it's funny because this is an 8. So you have 8 up here with this number, the 8 of Cups, and then you have the crown chakra, which is 35, which is 8. And we're in, you know, the Lion's Gate energy, which was yesterday, August 8th. Grounding, assessing your values and sensitivities. Be open to your wilderness. Here you will find the unexplainable raw beauty and divine guidance of who you really are. Yep. You will discover, right? This mandala brings you the violet, silver, and golden rays of the crown chakra that connects you with the universal consciousness. Your energy is aligned with that of the Council of 12, a highly evolved non-physical team of masters overseeing the evolution of humanity's heart-centered consciousness. Okay. This is about your heart-centered consciousness. Waking up. Your faith and trust restored. Wow. It is important to note that this occurrence happens when one's crown and heart have expanded to activate the pure love of Christ consciousness. This enables one to further achieve their mission, recognize their divinity, and live it. Wow. Wow. Heart. Oh, wow. This chakra can also signify attachment to the physical world, feelings of emotional disconnection, and resignation to living life this way. However, you will soon begin to feel more connected and at one with yourself and with the universe. Reevaluate what is important to you in your physical world. The things you have surrounded yourself with and have come to love have fulfilled their purpose and will give way to a greater way of being. For you, this time is now. You have the ability and the tools within to access higher consciousness. Having the intention to do so is enough. Focusing your intentions. Wow. This just gets better and better. And we're only halfway through. Barely. The energy of this mandala is at your side during this heightened time and reminds you that the timing is perfect for those anchoring the light within the planet and for those just beginning to understand their light. Thou time is nigh. Violet ray, silver ray, golden ray, brain waves, meditation, Christ consciousness, detachment, goals, mindset, higher insight behind pain, and opening to healing on all levels. I mean, we are in the age of Aquarius. If anybody got to wake up and lead, it's the Aquarians, right? Realization. Remember when it said, you will find, be open to your wilderness. Here you will find the unexplainable raw beauty and divine guidance of who you really are. Your energy has aligned. It is important to note that this occurrence happens when, oh, where did it say about you will discover? Well, anyways, you will make a discovery, and we have this realization here. And it unlocks a whole nother world. It unlocks a whole new way of seeing and perceiving this world and acting upon your realizations that you are loved by the divine, that you are connected, that you do have abilities and gifts to help you on the rest of your journey. Which, you know, is now that something is ending because there's a whole new perception. There's a whole new understanding of something, a key. That's a keyhole that becomes this huge doorway. Once it's unlocked, it's open. It's these two worlds, you know, this unity of two worlds that's always been there. Just waiting for you to discover and unlock it. And what do we get? From the deck, yeah, we get the King of Pentacles, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo energy. And this is you really living life with, like it said, with that joy, that abundance, that lightness, that comfort. You know, he looks pretty comfortable, doesn't he? The King of Pentacles. Some of you too, this could be, you know, like a father figure or a male in your life. Maybe an ancestor, someone on the other side. But I really feel, because we have in the illumination, we have the Star Child, which is earth energy. Okay, and this is your illumination, where you feel guidance, connected. And we have this is an amazing, first off, Aquarius, this is about you having inborn abilities and gifts. And this might be part of this realization when you open up to the divine. There's going to be, when you open, and here we have this open, I feel like open heart. This is earth energy, and this is letting you know, though, that you are a child of the stars, that you are a child of the universe, that you have inborn abilities that you are about to discover. This is about there's an opportunity that's going to present itself. There is an opportunity, an adventure, a journey, something that's going to present itself, and it's this card is about embracing that. Embracing life, embracing an opportunity, embracing an adventure. King of Pentacles energy. And it's also, some of you yourself may be a star child. You may relate to the star seed prophecy. Some of you may have a child who is a star seed. And this is about mentor, or you may know someone, a child who is special and in need of a mentor or a guide. And so this is a card that's kind of saying that you may be that person. But what I love is this is about you finding that you are a child of the universe, and you are on an amazing adventure, an amazing journey. And it's about you. Here we have 20 again. So we have another 2. We have 3 here twice. With realization as a 3. And this is a 3. You're going to realize who you are. This is the discovery. And we have beauty. And this is the beauty card that's clarifying. This is about seeing the beauty that's all around you, that's always been there. Sometimes when we just calibrate our perception just a little, just change it, things appear. The magic, the beauty, the way the divine intelligence and imagination just comes together. And this is also about your inner beauty, your inner uniqueness, who you are, the way that you do things, and you embracing that and seeing your own beauty, as well as seeing the beauty in others, which raises the vibrations, or raises energy. Sweet. Yeah, look at that. And then it's going to be time. That's that Knight of Wands. That's going to get you, so whatever this renewal of hope, this new adventure, this discovery of your abilities, this embracing life, it's going to get you fired up. It's going to get you excited. It's going to get you feeling sexy and passionate and ready to create something new. You got the Knight of Wands here. Action, celebration, time to go, time to do it, time to take action. Some of you may have felt like you've been drifting and just flowing through life without really living it. Well, now it's going to be time to walk away from that and actually live life and be successful. And through your faith in this new relationship, you're going to start manifesting blessings, wealth, possessions, relationships, opportunities. Amazing. And I just love that, you know, there's this earth energy. Both of these are earth energy, these cards, and there's like this star and a pentacle. Beautiful. And what's even more beautiful in the physical, the West, which is introspection, you know, where you take action, we have the primal flower essence. And this is a beautiful card of everything that you have grown to be until this very moment. And there's seeds in there. You have seeds of wisdom to pass down to others because of your journey, because of where. And so again, this was balancing the star child, the physical and the spiritual. Remember, you may be, this is about teaching. This is about real world service. It might be time for some of you to realize and activate your gifts And it may be time for some of you to be the teachers, the mentors, the leaders that you are in this age of Aquarius. Primal flower essence is about people being advanced initiates, ready for the next step, ready for the harvest of all that you've come to be now. And we have, interesting, we have extremes. These extremes, these challenges, these adversities were meant to teach you. They were fertilizer. They were the soil from which you grew to have the knowledge and experience that you do now. It was to teach you. And so we have the moon card, the first major arcana on the table, the card of Pisces. And so far the only major arcana. And this is about trusting the divine, trusting your intuition, releasing those fears and anxieties, all of that from these depths, these emotional depths. Look at their stars underneath there. Releasing to the moonlight, letting them come to the surface so they can be transmuted, so that you can trust your intuition and trust the divine. Those things, emotions that we just spoke of that are in your vibration are distorting the messages you're getting from the divine. They're creating separation, depression, fear, anxiety, worry. And if you focus your mind there, your mind and your heart, you're feeling, you're thinking, you're worrying, you're focusing on, no, let it all go. Because it's time to trust your intuition and it's time to trust the divine. Beautiful reading, Aquarius. So let's talk about your animal totem. So remember, your animal totem, just pay attention to how it comes into your life. Like, you got the frog. So you might hear a frog song, you might have an encounter with a frog, you might see a frog, you might overhear a conversation about a frog. You know, like you stand in the grocery store and someone's like, man, I found a frog in my car yesterday. This is the universe affirming and confirming your messages or whatever is going on. Pay attention, just be aware. But the frog is feminine energy. The symbology is feminine energy, creation, and fecundity. So remember when I said I felt that Empress energy? Yeah, have faith. That's what plugs you into that abundance. That's what connects you and brings you into unity with the abundance and manifesting, is you knowing that there is abundance all around you, not focusing on or connecting to the lack matrix, the lack energy. There's not enough, and fueling it with fear and anxiety. The frog is a creature of the water. So here we have water again. So you have like a lot of water in your reading, emotions, and has been associated with new life in Egypt. See, new life. They were placed on mummies to facilitate rebirth. The abundance of frogs at the time of the annual Nile flood also associated them with fecundity. In South America, the Orinoco people considered the frog to be lord over water, a feminine symbol, and did not kill them. Among Native American peoples of North America, the frog has been associated with the moon. Yep. Rebirth. Wow. Which is also a feminine symbol. One story tells of a frog jumping into the moon where it rules for eternity. Wow. Or at least until the next age. Wow. What a beautiful way to end this reading. And I'm getting, for some of you, because we had the Empress energy and we have this, some of you may be finding out you're pregnant. You may be settling down with somebody. King of Pentacles, you know, is an energy of someone who's ready to, male or female. Well, you know, it could be, I'm reading a male. Someone who's looking for love, is ready to have a family. Someone who's met someone who is very down to earth, very ready to build a foundation, build with somebody very committed. very loving and warm and supportive, and there's love here. There's a new relationship, possibly even a baby for some of you. Because we have the fecundity here and the feminine energy, then we have this masculine energy. Everyone else is feminine, all the other photos. Oh, look. You know, it's so interesting since this Lionsgate energy. I gotta tell you, all of my cards, it's been about a dozen times that things are coming out in my cards that I've never seen before, never noticed. It's so magical that happens and has happened before, where my cards start evolving. I never noticed this crown right here. I mean, it looks like a crown to me. Just saying. Ruling over the moon for eternity. The abundance of frogs. So we have the abundance, creation, fecundity, feminine energy, rebirth. It's time for you to be reborn. It's time for, you know, the healing, the new direction. It's time for well, the divine's going to show you. The divine is going to show you your own beauty. And I love it. And I'm so excited for you, Aquarius. So excited. So, I will definitely be reading for you soon, Aquarius. And great reading. It's interesting too, because you have this cup that she's walking away from, and you have this new cup being presented, a gift from God, the divine, the universe, the unseen. What is it? Oh, I want to know. When it comes through, let me know. Leave a message. I'm invested. All right, Aquarius. Love and lightness.